September. Alright, this is going to be my first announcement video for the school year. Please watch it in its entirety. It's going to have a lot of important information targeted at both parents and students. I've got a sticky note of information that I want to give to you all as we start September. So the crazy thing is that it's already September 13th. And yeah, I don't know how that happened. It's just wild. Anyway, because September has started, the first thing that I wanted to start with is setting up a schedule for school. We've got a lot of new faces here at HCOAS in the grad program this year. I've done a lot of phone calls and intakes since the end of the last school year to the beginning of this one. So if this is your first year with us, welcome. There's also grade 9s coming into grade 10. This is your first year in high school. So setting up a schedule is really important. And I get the question a lot from families, how much time do I need to be spending on school? And I don't want to just generically say the same answer for everyone. But working in a similar schedule to a campus school from 8:39 until 2:33 is a good idea with compartmentalizing your week, having certain days dedicated to certain things within your timetable. And I'm actually going to quickly let you guys know about a recording from our orientation week this year. This was specifically targeted at grade 10s, but honestly anyone could watch it. We have a EA that we have hired in our student support center. Her name is Taryn. Where did her picture go? There she is. Taryn. And so she is the one who recorded this video on how to build a schedule for high school. And she's got just a lot of great information there. And if you have the time, if that's something that you know that you're going to struggle with or you have struggled with in the past, please give this video a watch or go and book a time with her. You can book a time in her calendar. I would say that Carly can also definitely help with setting up a schedule for sure. I just know that Taryn is like a pro. So both of these ladies can help you. Our EAs are absolutely free to use. All you have to do is book a time slot with them. And additionally, we have a math and science EA. So if you guys have never heard of our student support center, this is a free resource for any student, even in lower grades, from grade 7 to grade 12. It just requires some forward thinking because you have to book a time with them ahead of your meeting. So that is something that I wanted to let you guys know. I also wanted to let you guys know about my schedule. So my schedule during this school year is that I will be a teacher and grad advisor for HCOAS on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will not be working really at all on Thursdays for the online school. And that is because I've actually taken a 1 day a week posting at our campus school. This is where my son attends. He's in grade 1 and it's really fun. Our campus school is where I graduated from actually, so it's here in Kelowna. And yeah, it's a really fun place to be. This is our new kind of principal, director, Bree Dick. And yeah, I'm teaching math and science there on Thursdays all day. So if any of you guys are actually in the Okanagan, live close to HCS, they are doing a casting call this week for a musical. So you have to live within kind of the Kelowna area. I know that there's lots of you guys that are though, and you're able to throw an audition their way. It's a very fun group, and for students, you actually get credit for this. So it's not like you only just go and join a musical and you do your acting and your singing. No, this is actually will give you 8 credits, I believe, for each high school student. Um, it could be 4 credits. I can't remember. Depending, I think it depends on how high up you get your like kind of placement in the play and how many hours you do. But I know it's for sure 4, and I think some students can get 8 credits. So that's just a quick little plug there because I am on campus. So in addition, my office hours are on Monday mornings and then Tuesdays and Friday afternoons. So in order to get a hold of me, these are oftentimes when I'm like on Zoom ready to go. So if you're wanting to Zoom me, this is the way to get a hold of me. If you want to have a phone call with me, because I am your grad advisor, I will absolutely talk to you on the phone outside of my office hours. These are not the only times that I call families. So if you want to get a hold of me, just send me an email and I can call you outside of that. But Zoom is really nice, and I so strongly recommend that you download the Zoom app. The Zoom app is so powerful, and honestly the fastest way to get a hold of any teacher at HCOS. When you have the app downloaded, it should look something like this on your homepage. And if you go to contacts, there should be this little plus button, and you'll be able to invite a Zoom contact and then your friends and can message them at any time. I would so strongly ask that you guys add me as a Zoom contact. So many of you already have, so that's amazing, especially if I've been your grad advisor for a little while. But that's just what I wanted to let you know. Now, Moodle. These are all the courses that I teach. You are most likely going to be getting some messages from teachers asking you to get activated. If you have been with HCOS for a while, you probably already know what that means, but there's going to be lots of you who are like, Mr. Kuchma, what the heck is getting activated? Well, getting activated is how our school gets funding. So basically, we can enroll students into any course that we want, but we need to prove to the Ministry of Education that these students are, not just robots. So you have to submit work to your courses in order to get credit and get activated for our school to receive funding. So the activation can be a lot of different things. It might be a writing sample, it might be a test, it might be a quiz, it might be assignment. But if your teachers are saying, hey, can you please log in and get activated, that is what they are asking about. The next 3 things are actually really quick, so let's just jump through these. You might not know who we are within HCOS. So you might be getting emails from the school and being like, who in the heck is this? The 2 heads of school at the very top that run our K through 12 programming are Sarah and Craig. Love them. They are who run everything. They're like everyone's top bosses. Very great bosses to work with. The divisional directors, we have a director of grad program. For all intents and purposes, Chelsea Bickgood is our principal. So you will be getting contacted from her. If you have younger kids in K-9, the principal is more so Jeff Laird. You may also receive the occasional email from Jeremy Chesvold, who is our technology guy. So he sends out some pretty important information throughout the year. He's our tech guy. So if you get emails from HCOS and you're wondering who the heck these people are, they're probably directors. And then me, I'm a grad advisor, so everyone should know who I am. But I'm not the only grad advisor. There's 3 others that work around BC. And then Trish Van Dopp, you may be in contact with throughout the year a little bit. She's the assistant director of grad, so she's kind of like a vice principal. She works very closely with Chelsea and with our grad advising team. So I just want to let you know that in case you are curious. And I would also plug at this time profile pictures. So you guys are now going to be in Moodle and you guys are going to be submitting work. As you can see in the top right corner, I've got this little tiny, I don't know, it's not very big, but I do have a profile picture. I would please ask that you upload a profile picture, students, so that your teachers know who you are. On my desktop, it's funny to see, this is my profile picture from 2020. I actually look similar to myself here. But last year, 2021, I had some really long hair. If you get to know me, my favorite genre of music is metal. I love having long hair for concerts, and so I did have really long hair not too long ago, but I've chopped it off, and now I look like this. So having a profile picture is very helpful for teachers. And lastly, there are some there's probably going to be some communication to everyone about assessments that students have to complete. There are 3 graduation assessments that are required in order to get your dogwood. 2 in grade 10, the numeracy and the literacy, and then 1 in grade 12, the literacy. These happen at multiple times throughout the year, the first time being in November. So they're actually coming up. If you are a grade 11 student or a grade 12 student and you didn't write your grade 10 assessments, you need to schedule these as soon as possible. They are supposed to be attempted for their first time in grade 10. So all of you grade 10s out there, you should be writing this year, but you don't necessarily need to sign up for them this November. You could sign up for them in one of the later sessions, the later ones being January, and then April, and then June. So you could write your assessments easily in April or June, having done a little bit of grade 10 where you'll be working on your numeracy and literacy. But the Ministry of Education wants students in grade 10 to be making their first attempt on these in grade 10. And then grade 12s who are like getting ready to graduate, you need to make sure that you have all 3 done. So you need to also be scheduling your literacy 12 assessments. So that is a little bit about September. I just wanted to let you guys know I am very busy, but do not feel like you are overworking me by shooting me an email or asking for information. Most of the requests that you guys have and most of the questions that you have are things that I can answer or resolve very quickly. Please still be patient with me and the other staff at HCOS. Our grad program is bigger than we even anticipated this year, and last year was already pretty bustling, it felt like. So please just be patient as we reply to emails and try to get back to you on phone calls, things like that. We are definitely trying our best, but there's just so many students starting, and there's so many things that have to get done paperwork wise and all those types of things. So yeah, definitely appreciate that. I will end it here. I don't want this video to be too long, definitely under the 15-minute mark, but September is just going to be a longer announcement video because there is a lot of information as we start the school year. I guess one thing that I didn't even mention that you guys should know is that if you take a look at our synchronous classes, if you're taking a synchronous class, they start next year. Some of you, I'm going to be your teacher, which is super fun. I'm teaching Life Sciences 11 synchronous, Anatomy and Physiology, and Workplace Math 11 synchronous. So any synchronous class that you have chosen, you should be joining the Zoom call next week. Now, if you're wanting to find out, let me just open up a new tab here. If you're wanting to know, I mean, you're probably enrolled in the course, so you already know when the dates are. But this is the synchronous schedule. You can find grade 10 synchronous classes. There's a 10A and 10B for both Foundations of Pre-Calculus Math 10 and Science 10, because those are our most popular synchronous courses. And then all of the grade 11 synchronous courses are here, and the grade 12 synchronous courses are here. So definitely jump in and take a look. Those start next week. So anyway, a lot of information to go through today. I just honestly hope you guys start off September strong. I know that it's tough, but at the same time, getting into a good rhythm now is going to pay dividends as you're working towards June. And having a day where you dedicate to math, or you dedicate to science, or dedicate to English, and getting into regularity with submitting work and communicating with teachers. Those are all amazing skills. Those are all amazing routines to have in order to be successful in the grad program. It's very easy to fall behind, but it's also very easy to work ahead. And so, if possible, let's work ahead. Let's start September off strong. So I hope you guys are doing well. Blessings to your school year. And I will hopefully talk to you all soon and throughout the school year. Cheers.